Additional principle: coronary artery disease. Carmilla has received the results back from her patient's heart catheterization. There are 3 areas of the heart that have blockage and 4 areas of the heart that still have good blood flow. Carmilla writes this information as the following equation: as x minus 3 equals 4. So this equation will help Carmilla determine the total number of blood vessels being measured for this patient. Help Carmilla by determining the solution for x. So to solve this equation, we need to uncover the number for x. So let's do a quick summary. So a solution to an equation is the value for the variable that makes the equation true. When solving a linear equation to find a solution, our goal is to have the variable alone on one side of the equal sign. Additional principle is to move a negative term we do the opposite and add. However, anything we do to one side of the equal sign we must do to the other side. So it is very important to show all your work. So let's go back to our problem. So we have an equation of x minus 3 is equal to 4. So using our addition principle, we need to add 3 in order to place x by itself. However, if we add 3 on the left, we will add 3 on the right hand side. So we have minus 3 plus 3. This will give us 0. So we have x plus 0 is equal to 4 plus 3 is 7. So essentially now we just have x is equal to 7. So let's double check our work. So if we put in 7 for x, we would have 7 minus 3, which this is equal to 4. So 4 is equal to 4. So this checks out. So we would say Carmilla's patient has 7 blood vessels in her heart that's being evaluated for her heart catheterization. So now let's look at an example. Several years ago, Damien experienced a significant heart attack due to plaque blocking 4 of his main blood vessels. After a quadruple bypass surgery to unclog the blood vessels, Damien is going in for a heart catheterization procedure. The results of this test show that none of his blood vessels are completely clogged. However, there is still some buildup that is restricting the blood from flowing freely. If there are 2 partially closed blood vessels and 4 open blood vessels, use the equation to determine the number of heart vessels that are being evaluated during the test. So we have x minus 2 is equal to 4. So we need to use the addition principle to move that negative sign. And so to move that negative sign, we will add 2 to both sides. So minus 2 plus 2 will give us 0. So we can just essentially just write x. And then 4 plus 2 is 6. So our answer is 6 of his blood vessels are being evaluated. So when working to find a solution to a variable, we want to make sure we get the variable by itself on one side of the equation. To do this, you need to take the opposite action of the numbers. In this case, we add a negative number, so we needed to add. Then we add on one side, and we also need to add to the same number on the other side. It is very important to show all our work because there will be some future equations where the answer will not be as easy to see, and getting in practice writing it all out now will be very important.